Welcome back to the Cosmic Council. Welcome to the council.
Welcome back. We are one, but you are but many. Well, I said that wrong.
I said that wrong. It's okay. We'll get there.
So,
what's goody?
What's good, y'all? My name's Shane. That's Spidey on my left. Technically, that's my right.
Ray Kazekage, you already know. Back at it again. Finna fuck up the whole fucking universe and fucking disintegrate everyone if you don't fucking watch this and like and subscribe. I will fucking come into your fucking house and use my laser beam.
Jesus, calm down, buddy.
I'm sorry. My bad. My bad.
Besides that, right there, I'm
sorry.
We're really here to talk about
everything.
Life.
Yeah, nothing.
Everything, nothing, the in-betweens, the out-betweens.
Yeah, man. Everybody needs a friend.
Information.
Everyone needs some fucking shrooms.
And we're like the Galactic Council that you can come talk to. Or leave suggestions and talk to. I don't know, we're a group of friends who are going to live life and do shit. We're going to record it in a cool manner.
Word.
And we'll see where it goes from there.
We're just here, guys. We're here just like you are, doing everyday shit. We go to work. Fucking, we smoke our weed, you know.
Smoke the drugs. Space grass.
Smoke on the space grass. We pop our little space rocks.
Camera sucks.
We be smoking.
We be smoking.
We get high. We're not supposed to. Don't talk about it.
I'm going to adjust.
So if you want to have a topic of discussion for today.
I know. What should the topic be?
Let's talk about something interstellar.
The concepts.
All right.
Concepts of what?
Let's talk.
Anything
Okay, let's
general.
talk about what we're talking about today, right? So it was the call of the Apex, right?
Yeah, that's
so
a good conversation to have.
Fucking the call of the Apex to us was like, okay, personally, it's like this feeling of that I need to be alone to further my advancement, right? But that was the initial thought, and I was thinking about it like a little bit more into my conscious, and after I like reevaluated and shit, and it's like, well, that's an option. But you could also look at your situation and look at it on how you can upgrade that. You feel me?
Exactly. To me, the Apex to me is like a dormant gene, or like, you know how everyone is connected to like an animal or their ancestor animal or some way. There's that.
Alright, but I was talking about conversation we had earlier about this Apex shit. And I touched on something earlier. I said, I feel like your apex is a mood that you get into. It's not really like, it's like kind of like a mindset,
right?
But more like a feeling. Like, I feel courageous. I feel empowered. I feel, what's the word I'm looking for? I feel like, I don't know. I know everyone has this feeling where it's like you get this primal like emotion that you are the shit, right?
Right.
I know everyone gets that feeling like, yo, I'm the shit. I don't care what anyone says. I'm the shit, and you can't tell me nothing else because I believe I'm the shit, and you can't diminish that fact.
Right.
So, I feel like throughout your life, you develop these characteristics such as loyalty, trustworthiness, faithfulness, stuff like that. Things that other people look for in relationships, people look for in friends, people look for in adult co-workers, stuff like that. So it's like you develop these characteristics throughout your life, and I kind of want to say it's like shaping your apex for when you've matured, and it's like those characteristics have matured along with you, so that now that you understand like the world, I guess I would say, now that you understand the world and you have this better understanding of what the fuck's going on in front of you, you feel more like the shit. And I feel like the more you prosper with,
go off your social device.
the more you train those thoughts, the more you train those characteristics, the more empowered you become.
True.
Feel me?
Right.
I don't know, that apex shit, bro. But what I was talking about in that conversation was the development of that apex. It comes a point in time where you have to isolate yourself and separate consciousness from ego.
Definitely.
in order to progress those apex characteristics.
So let's say I say my consciousness, right? Being like fully conscious is the apex.
Right?
Is that the ego?
What do you mean? Is that
the ego trying? Like, I struggle. Like, I feel like I know when I like try and separate the consciousness from the ego, right? But what if it inherently, by trying to separate my consciousness from my ego, I'm being in that ego?
Ooh. I feel like, okay, so I understand where you're coming from. And I think the solution to that would be the development. Like, you have to find yourself. You feel what I'm saying? Because the apex, the consciousness, if you will, is a humble individual. It just goes about its life. Don't test it, because it's like, I'm not a killer, but don't push me. You feel me?
Mm-hmm. Word.
So it's like, if you feel like, I can understand why you say you feel like I'm inherently like delving deeper into my ego. Train of thought, and it's gone.
Hey, you're fine, bro. You're fine. But also, right? Let's expand a little more on that, right? So, upgrading my situation, right? Mm-hmm. Is what we're gonna look at it now. Like, looking at the benefits of your situation, right? Because this can be used towards, for you guys, or towards, whatever. So you look at the benefits of your situation. You ask yourself, what things are you kind of letting slide by? You feel me? Like me personally, I have the opportunity. No need to take two.
Take two.
Just edit it back in, bro.
So you're saying that, I was saying that the apex to me is like that dormant inner gene, you feel me? That inner calling or whatever. And then like how he was saying, like you gotta upgrade. It's like also how you were saying with your subconscious. I feel like with your subconscious, it all ties together, by the way. You have to use your subconscious to somehow manifest more brain power to like unlock that apex factor. And I feel like there's techniques that you can do to gain the energy or like get some of that shit from it. But to truly unlock it, I feel like you actually have to increase your brain power of some sort, because even people who like fucking have superpowers and shit, they have a higher brain power. You feel me? Like you might have 16% rather than just 10%. Okay. You might have fucking 20% rather than 16%. You feel me? So there's levels to this shit. So I feel like people who be like, all right, this week I unlocked Apex, and I'm like, you didn't unlock, but I feel like you did get some of that fucking good energy.
Well, let's talk, right? So side tangent on the Apex, right? Boom. So let's say it's not a constant mode. Like, let's say it's not just
tap into Apex like Ultra Instinct.
You reach Apex and it's like, okay, I'm Apex now. I feel like it's more of a like how you have to keep the car straight and like readjust.
It's like readjustment.
You can bring your like full Apex, like your full energy, full concentration, like bringing everything you've got to that table at that moment in time. But I don't know if it's like even a constant state. But I also just want to be like inherently good and happy, but happy not always. But fucking I don't know, when you reevaluate, it's really like your life's okay. So it's like, so what the fuck am I like have this feeling of I'm missing something, you feel me?
You're always gonna feel like you're missing something, because
is that the human condition?
Yes.
It could be.
And that is why you inherently always want more. Well, most people, I won't say you, but most people always inherently want more. And I'm gonna jump on this subject because I was also having this